Hello guys, Anger Rants here, and I'm here to finish off my Legend of Korra series review with Season 4, since I seen all of them by week, and I wasn't able to review it at the time because my laptop, that was the beginning of my real absence. The iPod uploads, they're only just part of the absence. Just me trying to hold my insanity together. Except I'm not really that insane. Now get to the review of Season 4. But I will get to that controversial a bit and wink, wink. Basically, Season 4 takes place 3 years after the events of Season 3. I mean, Book 3. Yeah, you get the picture right why I say season instead of book. Season 4 is particularly odd from Season 3. Like, it has the goodness of 3, but except that one episode, that goddamn episode, ruined the momentum. Like, all the, excuse the camera adjustment, that one moment, that one episode, ruined the whole entire season. All its momentum, ruined by this episode. You know what it is. If you haven't heard, a clip show episode was forced by Nickelodeon. So, if you don't know what that means, you're an asshole. That's what I give to Nickelodeon for that. Basically what happened was, everyone probably knows about the story if you weren't following it. Basically they were almost running out of budget for the episodes, which that's odd because they usually produce 11 to 13 episodes of this show. Which, I don't want to go to last Airbender comparisons. Which particularly, a show like that doesn't have a low budget, since they have a terrific staff to create this show. Except, it disappointed me by them threatening Mike O'Brien to create a clip show episode, otherwise they'll lose all their staff just to retain the budget. They had to do the clip show because they wanted to keep that terrific staff, which is a big diss to Nickelodeon for forcing a poorly ruined momentum episode that we didn't need. We didn't need this clip show. If I see another show that has a great season build up to the last episode, like this, and gets a clip show, I'm reporting it in my review. Not for a rant. What I did think of the show. The show had a great momentum from week by week, from episode to episode. I was impressed of the momentum of how good was the story at that point. But except the clip show, could have been the episode where we learned about the villain. The villain wasn't really explored. As common by said everyone. Everyone said the villain wasn't really explored. The villain was terrific, but except we don't know much about her, except that one flashback scene. If you had to watch the show from Book 1 to Book 4, you know the villains are pretty well developed. Season 1, Book 1, villain was developed. Book 2, the villain wasn't that good after all. After all, the Book 2 villain wasn't that great. Book 3 had a tremendous villain that pushed the stakes higher. Did this push the stakes higher? Yeah, by making this giant robot that shoots a spirit cannon. I'll show you another screenshot of the show here. Now you've seen it. It kind of got ridiculous by the last two episodes, as like I said, the clip show ruined the momentum for me. Like, of the story. If that clip show wasn't even there, it's just concentrate on Bolin and Varric on that shit, heading to Republic City, just them talking about what happens next, like discussing how they're gonna tell the whatever they are, like the council, all that, How they gonna tell them? That stupid episode then gets to them heading to Republic City, busting to tell them. And it could have been, and also after that bit, they get to the Kafir villain development. Like we don't, as they mostly say, it doesn't happen these days. The shows and TV shows and movies has to be will be great if the villain was great. Doesn't really matter these days because who gives a shit about great villains? This isn't a great villain. It's an okay villain. But the story overall was okay job by Mark and Brian. They did a good job with before the clip show. They did a good job of building to the last episode. But it immediately trying to get that momentum back because it's kind of saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, audience. Yeah, you get the point." And I'm pretty not happy with that. But now the last 2 episodes, they were tremendous. The stakes are high as book 3's, but it didn't top it. Because that stupid robot has the worst weakness. Has one of the worst cliche weaknesses of all time. Futuristic version of the last Airbender. I imagine they figure out how to just whack them out of the sky immediately when they see like bugs. It would have been like that. But enough ranting about that sequence. But the story of those episodes are pretty nice, and it's a good way to. And the end was the way it should end. Now I get to the controversial end of an episode. The last episode of the series. The defining moment that got everyone talking. And it has to be confirmed by Mike and Brian that it is confirmed. And driven by fans on both sides, causing homophobics and homosexuals collide together to fight. Like that dude from Godzilla.
Let them fight.
The one who made the best argument of it's just them being friends is the Black Critic guy. He made the best argument that maybe held my point of view that I think them is just a friendship. Because girls hugged a lot when they're not lesbians. I see in schools myself. I seen them hug each other, which made me kind of suspicious. Like, I thought they're lesbians, but I'm in it now. They're best friends. I hug friends. That's because if they're close to me, if they do the best job of making me comfortable, and all that, I won't blame you. Now what I think of this argument that it is Korra, I think it's because of fans. The fans ruined the original ending. I believe there was an original ending. It's just them doing the friendship hug while it says the end. That's how it could. If they IGN and all the and the fans didn't bring up this Korra because of that sequence, I was very mad. Every time I hear it, I'll go, God. I don't have a problem with their opinions. I just go, God. Like I'm sick and tired of all that. But doesn't mean I'm not gonna somehow not watch Game of Thrones because everyone loves it. No, I'm interested to watch it. I'm just waiting for the perfect time until I get a chance to watch Game of Thrones from start to end, and then follow it from episode 1 to episode 10 on their seasons. It's just that fans can ruin everything. Like the fans could have just calmed down and just let them bring the last Airbender characters back in here, and Taught by a way and that character did a good job in this series. Like, she was like the Yoda of this franchise. And now my video reviews, I imagine, is becoming a little bit too long, and I'm gonna say this to you, some of your followers, fuck off. If you're interested to see those videos that I mentioned, it was linked on that screen, and is on the description below. Now, stop bothering my time about the show, because I have enough talking about it, but I will purchase physical copies of them. Put them, like, in my future home, on the wall. That's being honest to you. Now, I send you off. Now, let's see how many Korra followers are gonna hate me for saying that I don't care about the end, and I just see this friendship. See ya.